Hey, good morning, guys. Goose here, man. Coming back at you with another video, and this one's going to be previewing the Saints and the Raiders game coming up this Monday night in Las Vegas. Yes, Las Vegas. As Raiders are going to open up their stadium. Of course, no fans. That kind of sucks for them, but it is what it is. As the Rams opened their stadium up this past weekend with no fans. But anyway, so the Saints, fresh off a 34-23 victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, go on a road to face the Raiders, who beat the Carolina Panthers 34-30 this past weekend. Let's go about the Saints. I mean, the Saints, I thought offensively they looked very, very anemic on offense, lackluster. I thought they really couldn't run the ball that well, which really isn't surprising considering Tampa Bay had the #1 rush defense last year. But they couldn't throw the ball either. The Saints, as Tampa Bay had the one of the worst pass defenses last year, but the Saints only threw the ball for 189 yards. Drew Brees threw for 162 touchdowns, no picks, which is good. But I gotta stretch the field. I know Drew Brees' arm strength isn't what it is, and as it once was when he was younger, and that's not going to get any better. So it is what it is at this point in his career. Nothing's going to change it. But I think they do need to throw the ball down the field more, stretch the field. Can't just run these 5-yard curls and. But so to say the Saints, I thought the defense played well this past weekend against Tampa Bay. They picked off Tom Brady twice. Also, one of those was a pick six by Janoris Jenkins, and the Saints also recovered it wasn't an onside kick; it was kind of a pooch kick. The Tampa Bay missed. They just forgot to catch the football, and it bounced on the field. Saints got it, and I think the Saints got the field goal on that drive. Anyway, so Saints go on the road as the Raiders won 34-30 over the weekend against the Carolina Panthers. So let's see here, 1 second. Look here. As David Carr played pretty well for the Raiders over the weekend. Let's see his stats here. David Carr threw for 239 yards and 1 touchdown. He was 22 out of 30, and Jacobs ran the ball for 93 yards and 25 carries, 3 touchdowns for Jacobs. The Saints' rush defense is really going to have they really should have their hands full with Jacobs as and Booker had 29 yards on the ground, 4 carries. As a whole, they ran for 133 yards on 31 carries against the Panthers. So the Saints are going to have to just improve on what they did this past weekend. What I want to see from the Saints is more head down for the passing, better run blocking. Run blocking really wasn't that good for the Saints, as Alvin Kamara only had like 18 yards rushing. Latavius Murray had a decent game on 15 carries, like 48 yards, something like that, around that figure. He had a decent game. Murray had some yards up the middle, but all in all, the Saints' offense just looked very, very anemic this past Sunday, which really isn't surprising considering the fact there's been no preseason games whatsoever with these teams. So expect to see a lot of bad football, I think, from some of these teams first few weeks. So like I said, the Saints, what do I think they need to do this Sunday to get a victory? First of all, they got to score more points, right? Okay, not turn the ball over. You can't turn the ball over on the road. If you want to win the NFL, I don't care if there's no fans there or not. You got to run the football. The Saints are going to have to run the ball more than the 40 yards they had, 50 yards they had. They got to run the ball more than that this next Monday night to beat the Raiders. They're going to have to stop the run. So the Raiders ran the ball for 133 yards. Raiders ran the ball pretty well against the Panthers. They're going to have to stop the run. Going to have to force David Carr into some bad passes, as you're going to have to get some pressure on him. So Sheldon Rankins, Cam Jordan, is Marcus Davenport even going to play this Monday night? He was out this week. He's been a iffy player for the Saints. When he's on the field, he's pretty good. Problem is he hasn't been on the field enough for the Saints. Just been a problem with Marcus Davenport. I think it's one of the reasons why they tried to go out and get Jadeveon Clowney a few weeks ago, because Davenport's health. And Michael Thomas, is Michael Thomas even going to be healthy this Monday night? As he has that high ankle sprain. Anybody knows with high ankle sprains, it could take months for that thing to heal properly. only way to get that thing healed up is just not running your foot. Not play. That's the only thing that's going to get that healthy. You can't play. I don't think you can play. I don't think you can play through a high ankle sprain. A lot of players have tried it and it just hasn't worked out. I remember Leonard Fournette. His last year at LSU had a high ankle sprain and it lingered the whole year, and he was actually out several games that year. So I think the Saints should definitely let Michael Thomas heal up this week and run with Emmanuel Sanders, run with Jared Cook. Kamara can catch a football at the back, can catch a football at the backfield. Taysom Hill can catch the ball at the backfield. So if I was the Saints, I would rest Michael Thomas this week, and because you're gonna need him in the stretch run. I mean, you're gonna need him late in the year because they play the Packers the week after that, the Lions, the Chargers. So got to get Michael Thomas healthy again. So I would sit him this week, but yeah. So there's my keys to the game. I think the Saints, they got to run the ball a lot better. They got to run block better. I don't think they ran block very well this past Sunday, and they got to throw the football. They got to throw the football more down the field. They got to stretch the field. The few times they did, they got some pass interference calls. So they got to do more of that. And on defensively, kind of more of the same what they did this past weekend against Tampa Bay. Forced turnovers. I mean, if we can go out and get like 2 turnovers, if we can pick David Carr off twice, that's just going to increase the Saints' chances of victory and being 2-0 in this young football season. But going on the road is tough. I mean, I know there's no fans there, so but still, there's still a routine. There's still a routine when you go fly out to another city. You're staying in a hotel room. You're not staying at home. So that aspect doesn't change. You're still flying out. You still have a jet lag and all that kind of stuff that maybe you're going to be dealing with. So yeah, so just to take care of the football on offense, don't turn the ball over. You got to run the football better, and I think the Saints need to stretch the field on offense. As just didn't do that much this past Sunday. Luckily, the Saints didn't need it that much. As the pick six, other interception they got really put Tampa Bay behind the 8 ball in that game and helped the Saints win 34-23. As they're 1-0 in the season, and the Raiders are 1-0 as they had beaten the Carolina Panthers over the weekend. All right, so guys, Saints fans, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. What is your keys to the game? Is it more touches from Alvin Kamara? And Alvin Kamara got this big contract a few days ago, $75 million. I don't think that's going to change anything, how they use him in the offense. I think they're going to use him how they use him. He's not an every down back. I don't think the Saints are going to try to make him an every down back just because they're paying him $75 million. It's not going to happen that way. But he's more useful, when he's catching the ball in the backfield, running the ball at times. So he still needs to get his 10, 12, 10, 15 carries a game, and then he's got to maybe catch the ball 8 times out of the backfield. That's just makes Kamara that much more explosive on offense, and it could lead to more points for the Saints. But so the Saints got a big win against Tampa Bay to open up the season. Why is it a big win? Because it's a divisional football game. You want to know in the division now, and but hey, it's the NFL. 24-hour rule in the NFL. It's over with. It's now a new season, and so all right. So let me like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What's your keys to the game, Saints fans? I'll talk to you next time.